are you liking this good old camber? It's awesome. It's so responsive. So, this is the Good Ride review of the Stone Message. It's one of those boards that I've ridden hundreds of, camber twins.
Yep.
Yet, somehow, it stood out as a very special camber twin. And I can't remember having this much fun on a board like this, maybe since the Signal Disruptor. And this feels more like the Disruptor, you know, kind of aggressive mountain freestyle. And just a brilliant turner, poppy, springy, yet not too catchy for camber.
Right.
And I think this could really appeal to a lot of people that want to take on the mountain regular and switch, love to carve, get air, ride pipe. This is a great board. Let's do a flex. Why don't you take this side? Let's do a two-part.
Sure, yeah.
All right, that's not a
weird one. Yeah, I don't know.
I pictured the board like going down and smashing like one of the last liquor glasses I have.
She's pretty stiff.
She's stiff. She's wouldn't you say like medium stiff?
I'd say medium stiff. For me personally, rides a lot of soft boards. This is a pretty stiff deck, but
yeah, especially for a twin.
Yeah.
But what was interesting is it gave a little bit in the tip and tail to where it was butterable, but not that easy to butter.
No.
It took some work, it took some strength, but even myself that isn't like, I'm not a real power butterer.
You did better than I did with buttering this thing.
I weigh a lot more.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I think I got like 30 pounds on you.
Yeah.
Where you really felt this just has this pop to it. And I think you mentioned it has pop.
The popular core. Yeah. It's just it's a lightweight, lively, responsive core, and it works with you. It's a wonderful, well-built, well-constructed snowboard.
And the sizing, this is a 56, felt just right for me.
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe you'd be 53.
Yeah, I think 53 would be a perfect fit for 5'8", 150 pounds.
Yeah, and size 10.
Yeah.
I'm a size 9, and neither of us were booting out on this 56, so that's kind of cool.
No, I was able to lay trenches with this thing.
Now the on snow feel, when we got this board, this had some serious structure to it. I don't know if you can see, but can you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like that on the snow.
It's got like record vinyl grooves in it. they over structured this. Just no way about it. And the first day we got on it, I'm like, I fucking hate this board. This thing sucks. It wouldn't let me turn. It just kept going straight when you lean over. The guys at the shop detuned this area here.
They did a great job.
Thanks, Mount Bachelor. You guys are the best.
Alfredo. Yeah.
And it's amazing now. Once we got rid of that structure. So once we got that, it's that typical like camber feel. But it wasn't too catchy. And I think like when I lay this down on the table and check the review, you can see there might be like this much, maybe this much early rise. And it's just enough to relieve the most catchy points of the board.
Sure.
To where it felt technical.
I did catch my edge pretty hard on it, but I mean,
Yeah.
It was because of the stiffness. I think I was trying to, butter and spin around, but yeah, it was.
It was a bit, I mean, it's no chill board.
No. But I wouldn't put a beginner on this board.
No, this is advanced to expert. But as far as those kind of boards go, I would say this felt a little more forgiving than your typical like true camber board.
Yeah.
And the edge hold I felt was great. I think it's really good for what seems like just a traditional side cut. And like I don't really see any disruption or any
pretty fairly icy conditions too, so it was holding really well.
Yeah, firm but fair. Turn initiation on this was amazing.
Yeah.
It was medium fast to fast. But what was cool is it just had this spring and this pop and this just solid feel underfoot that really made me happy.
And you'll see that in the videos. I think even coming down Summit, I really felt it, and that was icy conditions up there, and but I felt that was just a spring in every toe side carve, it sprung me right into the heel side. It was so great.
Yeah, it really helped. It really felt like it was completing the turns for you and setting you up for the next one.
Yes.
I just love that, like,
Bounce.
not in a carve as much, but just those kind of shorter radius turns.
Yeah.
It just really jumped you over.
Yeah.
And I just was such a cool turning experience and fast, easy turn initiation if you're turning correctly. And the speed on this was amazing.
Yeah.
It's fast for a twin. It's up there with some free ride boards I've ridden.
Very confident the edge hold. At high speeds.
And we really didn't get to test this in uneven terrain, and won't really, because it's spring, it's hard and it goes to slush. We're not going to be really hammering through like really bad snow, but this feels like, even though it lives on the poppy side of the personality spectrum, it still feels like there's some dampening, and like you could power through some stuff and deal with it. And you know, so uneven terrain, I would say I would love to jam through moguls in this. Just the way this turns, I could just
make quick adjustments.
Yeah, powering over it. Maybe if it's like thick, wet, and bumpy, it could be a little, but I think it can handle it. And then switch, God,
yeah, like a dream.
True twin.
Yeah,
you know, just either way, fine. Maybe an asim twin might be better for people who are like, I'm definitely weaker on switch, but I love riding switch. And when I get on an asim twin, they seem to turn a little better for me. But this, like, I was feeling really comfortable once we got the base grind. And then powder, we didn't get any powder, but look, it's a camber twin. I'm really not expecting much out of this. But park, Nick can speak to this more than myself, but man, I liked this a lot in the pipe. I could use this as a dedicated pipe board. Little unforgiving, and technical.
It's almost scary in the pipe because it pops you so well, and it drives the walls so well.
We'd say technical / unforgiving.
Yeah.
But
it'll ride you if you don't ride it.
But rewarding if you do it right.
Yes.
Special. And for jumps, I mean, neither of us are launching big off kickers.
Yeah, and the park was kind of closed when we were riding this thing today, so we didn't get to really hit some big stuff. But you know, with the side hits with this, you could just really launch and really just feel the camber on it. Yeah,
and just from an average guy's perspective, the ollie power on this is amazing.
Oh, for sure.
This like just feels like it makes you feel like your legs are bigger. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're a little stronger than you really are when you pop this.
Or at the end of the day when they're just noodles, you know, and you've got the baby giraffe syndrome going on, they're still gonna perform for you, you know.
And I mean, I really love this. I really thought it's a special board. It's a board I could have a great time with. I want to put it away when it's time for learning new tricks, or when it's time for powder. I want to put it away, but most days I want to ride. This is a great aggressive mountain freestyle twin that I think would appeal to a lot of people. And if you want to fucking go big,
she's gonna hang.
She's got all you need. Just make sure your ability or your insurance card matches this board. Super impressed. Thank you, Stone, for reaching out to us and sending us these boards. It truly was a pleasure. And this graphic is just fucking weirdly cool.
It's cool, and even the base. I love the base graphic as well too.
What were we saying? I think we were saying to you on the chair. I was like, it looks like a senior citizen took acid before his like community painting class. And somehow came up with this, and I love it.